They build everything together from nothing to power, money, and respect. But the moment they stop putting God first, everything they built started falling apart. In Brothers in Arms, isn't just a story about success. It is a story about what success can destroy. Chuka, Bola, Jimo, these three men bound by struggle. They didn't come from comfort. They didn't come from connection. They didn't find any shortcuts. It was just hustle, faith, and each other. Back then, life was simple. They prayed together, they planned together, believed in God together. Every decision started with faith, and slowly things began to change. Opportunities opened, doors unlocked, money started coming in. The same people who once struggled to survive became men people respected, feared, and envied. From the outside, they were winning. Big contracts, big move, big reputation. But success has a hidden cost, and they were about to pay for it. Because somewhere along the line, they started drifting, not just from each other, but from God. The prayers became less. The unity started fading. What used to be God first became business first. And that shift, it changed everything. Because when the foundation changes, the structure becomes unstable. At first, it's small, like little disagreement, different opinions, clashing decisions, nothing serious, all so it seems. But slowly, one of them begins to change. His focus shifts. His priority no longer aligned. The same loyalty that once held them together now started to feel like pressure. It begins to drift, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And when one person in a brotherhood starts to disconnect, it doesn't stay hidden for long. The other notice, of course they do. Because isn't just business. This is deeper than that. Tension started building. Conversation turned into argument. Understanding turned into suspicion. And trust started breaking. Decision begins to feel personal. Action started looking like betrayal. And the question nobody wants to ask started hanging in the air. Are we still brothers or just business partners? Because the higher they rise, the higher the pressures hit. External forces begin to close in. Competition, expectation, and reputation. But the real danger is coming from within. Because when God is no longer in the center, even the strongest bonds collapse. And now everything they build together is standing on a shaky ground. One wrong move, one bad choice, one moment of pride, and it could all come to crashing down. And that's where things started getting messy. Because now it is no longer about success. It's about loyalty, choice, and consequences. So the real question is, when money, power, and ego steps in, can brotherhood survive, or is this betrayal inevitable? You need to watch this movie. Believe me, you're not going to believe what is going to happen in that movie. Anyways, did you enjoy my recap? Please follow for more, share, comment, and like. I will see you in my next one. Bye!